into ingots. So then we can just come over here. We can craft ourselves a little chest. And we can, granted this is the medieval way of doing it, shift right click it there and it'll output them. But there are better ways of doing this. And so that is what we will do. We'll go to nodes, node, just node. And we will do an item transfer node. Well, first, we're going to go and sleep because of weather. Falling too sleepy. Yay! Daytime. Oh, that video. Nighttime, daytime. Okay, but transfer node. We can either use a block of redstone and get 1, or we can use an ender pearl and we can get 4. And this, along with a few other reasons as to why ender pearls are very necessary for this mod pack, are why I've been grinding up ender pearls. And now we have a little over a stack and a half. So I'm not going to use all of them, but I'm going to use at least 2 of them. And we're going to go... Oh, we also need just basic transfer pipe, which is stone slabs. And I do believe... I know I smelted up a bunch of stone. Where I put it, that's a good question. I've got 1 piece of stone. Andesite. Come on. I know I put you somewhere. Did I put it in here? I did. Because I needed to make another crafting bench. Glass. There we go. So we'll come to this. Stone. Stone. Glass. And redstone. False. False, false, false. Clear that. Stone. Slabs. There we go. Stone slabs. And transfer pipe. And we'll just make a stack of that. Clear that. Transfer pipe. Boop. And we need a chest. We'll make 2 chests. And now we should have what we need. There we go. So we can make... Oh, we need 1 more piece of transfer pipe. We can make 8 of these. And so now we'll grab the rest of our transfer piping. Nah, we won't worry about that piece. We can come over here. We can knock out our chest. Not knock out our cabling. Reset our cabling to the 1280. Set our transfer node there. We'll set another one there. Knock it out. And we'll set up another one there. So we'll take our transfer pipes and hook them up. Like so. Then we can set ourselves up a chest right here. And as soon as it finds the inventory, soon, maybe, redstone furnace is working. Yep, it just did it. Maybe. It's really slow. There we go, they went, and they moved them to the chest. And the induction smelter and the fluid transposer will all do these. Now, the benefit of the pulverizer is that it will give an extra, it has a chance for extra things. Extra set. With the ferrous, you can get pulverized shiny metal, which is very necessary for one thing in particular, which we actually don't have shiny ore that I have found, but we need shiny for enderium. And enderium goes into everything high tier. Also why I've been grinding for ender pearls, because we need this resonant ender bucket, which requires 4 ender pearls. there we go. We've got a few basic machines. We could also start running down the Ender IO, but I think I'm gonna check the time on the video, and if we've still got time, we'll start down Ender IO. So I will catch you all in a few. Alright, so we're only about halfway through a video, and so let's go ahead, let's get started with the Ender IO. Okay, now Ender IO, also a good mod, Ender IO, there we go. We're gonna get started with these with just a couple of the basic machines. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make a sag mill, like so. But we need a machine chassis, which requires a basic capacitor, some steel, and the iron bars. Now the basic capacitor requires signalum, which we don't have, but is easy enough because it takes redstone, copper, and silver. So copper takes 3 copper to 1 silver, so bronze, and then redstone. So let's go ahead, let's grab, should have some copper. We might not have any copper. No, we have copper. I know I've got copper. I might be losing internet. It's been known to happen. Okay, never mind. We've got copper. Okay. So now we're actually going to pull this out. We're going to turn that off. And we're going to shove our copper in there. We're going to let it pulverize that up. Then we're going to grab some redstone. And redstone, dust anyway. Oh, would you look at that? We never powered the magma crucible. So let's go ahead, let's pop these up here. Let's grab our crescent hammer. That's going to be a huge power suck, because that has an internal capacity of 600,000 RF. That's going to suck a lot of power. We've already gone through most of that coal coke. Or well, not most of it, but a portion of it. So we'll need 2 bits of pulverized tin. We're also going to go outside. We're going to grab one of our tanks. Because this one's empty. Oh. And we're going to pop it right up in Chaw. And then we're going to take our crescent hammer and we're going to boop it once so that it's outputting the redstone into the fluid transposer. So now we've got 400 bits of it. It's not fully powered, so it's going to run a little bit slower than it otherwise would, which is unfortunate, but we do need that destabilized redstone. So now we're going to take our tin. We've got 600. How is this doing? Let's go ahead, let's grab more coal coke just for it. Now I do have a plan actually for power, and it's beautiful. It's completely 100% free power. And I think we'll actually get to that next episode, because we're gonna want to get some reliable power gen going. But it is gonna take some work. And there's my buckets. So we're gonna want 1 bucket. And then we're gonna shove our bucket in there. The 1,000 is gonna get sucked into here. We're just gonna pull it out of there, because it's not very fast yet. And we will upgrade those. But first we're going to get into our Ender IO. Okay, so now that we have destabilized redstone. We have the pulverized copper, 1, 2, 3, and not ferrous metal, tin. No, nope, I am mistaken. I am slightly mistaken. We need silver. Signalum is made with silver. So we're gonna run this bit slowly but surely to our pulverizer. And get ourselves the silver dust. And the silver's gonna go in there. So now that we've got signalum, we'll pump that in there. And it did give us 4, which is really nice. We're just gonna pull it out. I'm gonna pull out 2 of them. So then we can come back. We can make our nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can go to our basic capacitor, redstone and gold. So gold, signalum, and the red stuff. We had red stuff, I promise. We may have just consumed it all. Redstone. And we have ourselves a capacitor. So now I'm going to want a few of these. So I'm going to pop some stuff in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sounds good to me. And so now we will craft up some iron bars. Take them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw away the stick. Grab our steel, like so, and our basic capacitors. But we're gonna do it wrong, just so you guys know how to not do it. There we go, like so. Grab 4 of them. Now we're gonna make a sag mill with 3 flint, iron, and a piston. Piston like so. Things. I'm so glad I actually had everything to make the piston. I'm so prepared, guys. Look at me. Oh, look at me be awesome. Oh. Okay, sag mill. Iron, flint, iron. Machine chassis. Why didn't it put a piece of iron there? And some flint. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 flint. But we're not going to make any iron boots, because we have diamond boots. I should have mentioned that. During my mob grinding escapades, my iron armor just wasn't cutting it. So I made diamond gear. So we're just gonna run. I think we're just gonna set them up above. So we'll set that up there. Set up our sag mill. And we'll come back over here. And we'll go to our alloy smelter, which takes 3 furnaces, a machine chassis, and a cauldron. So, cauldron, I actually want to make 2 of these, just because they are very useful. So, cauldron, furnaces. I'm not really sure what would be the proper term, because you've got like octopus, but it's octopi. That's a debate I'm willing to get into, because I don't know. Oh, it didn't butcher it. Oh, that's great. That is so great. Okay, and our furnace. There we go. Oh, iron. 2 more bits of iron. 4 more bits of iron. And we'll plop those in there. Tear down our cobble foundation. Knock out our torch. Or no, we won't knock out our torch. That'd be silly. And then we'll pop more cabling. Except that's necessary there. Oh well. Well, we don't need both online for the moment. Well, actually they are both online, which is great. Okay, and so we'll take our last piece of that, pop it there, and we'll find our last piece of wooden somewhere. Now the wooden is necessary because it's an extraction pipe. Oh, there it is. There it is. An emerald would be better, but we don't have any emerald. The wood has a limit of 320 RF. So it's not great, but I mean, it keeps the power flowing. So we just kind of make do with what we got. So, I mean, there we go. We can, the sag mill does much the same thing as the pulverizer. The alloy smelters, you can cook 3 things at once, or you can do custom alloy recipes such as the electrical steel, energetic alloy, vibrant alloy, redstone, conductive iron, solarium, which we're going to get into soon enough, dark steel, just lots of cool things. From there, and they function very similar to the induction smelter, but the induction smelter has its own recipes. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know that blast furnace? You know, the big clunky thing way over there? Well, we're going to retire it now because we no longer need it. We can take a piece of coal. We can shove it into our pulverizer. In fact, we're just going to shove 4 in there. And then we're going to take out our coal. And we're going to shove coal and iron. Oh, but we're going to unlock the flux slot. And we're going to put that in there. And we're going to wait for it to do its thing. And we are going to get refined iron, which is just as useful. Ooh, what does that make? A steel rotor blade. Interesting. Smeltery, casting table. Oh, sure, I'll just show you. The refined iron makes steel. And so it counts whenever we're making steel machines. So now all we have to do is pulverize some coal and then induction smelter our iron or our iron dust with the coal, and we have steel. So much easier. Oh my gosh. So we're probably going to tear down the blast furnace. I think we shall move it to spawn. We'll probably move the coke ovens too. We don't really need those. Well, we'll probably keep them until we get our improved power online. And go away, Mr. Creeper. I have issues with creepers. I've had lots of issues with creepers here. Oh, furious zombie. Yay. Just lots of... just die. Now I'm on fire. Come on. Sounded like a baby zombie just died, but that's not possible. Because I wasn't killing a baby zombie. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Yes. Okay, so next time we're gonna get some major power gen online, which is not really a conventional method. It's quite interesting. I will have you know. It involves I don't know how I want to describe it. It involves blazes. Let's go with that. It involves the mass genocide of blazes and these generators. Yes, it does. Alrighty guys, well, I hope you have enjoyed watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you next time. So, if you liked, hit the like. If you really liked and you want to see more, hit the sub. That always makes my day. Absolutely always makes my day to see new subscribers, new people watching my videos. It's absolutely fantastic. So, until next time, stay sharp and peace out.